the Hebrews, along with the Egyptians or the chosen people, had the Ark of the Covenant, they were invincible. But the reason why we're not invincible is because we suppress this melanin. But as long as you utilize the melanin and you utilize it through thought, we'll get into that in a few minutes, you are invincible. Invincible. So the Ark of the Covenant, Ark is also the A-R-K. An ark is also a ship. A ship. Or, if you turn it upside down, a vessel. The white boys talk about spaceships, but you got the original ship, which is the black dot. That's you. That's what the ship is. And some of the things you see in the spaceships is actually us as entities that can take on any form. So this is also called the Ark too. So the Ark of the Covenant is also the black dot. Is what it's actually dealing with at this particular time. So now, dealing with some other mysteries, we got a lot to cover. It took them 500 years to produce and put together the complete story of Jesus. It says that what people know about Jesus is different than what is the really scholarly view about Jesus. The entire Bible has less than 2% of the teachings on Jesus, period. So that means, in actuality, you know that the book was borrowed from somebody else. When half the book is less than 2% on the whole teachings of Jesus, but yet the Christian is all in love with Jesus because he don't understand the science behind it. The science behind it. Now, we're dealing with symbology here tonight before we go into the other part. This is real crucial that you understand this in the Egyptian symbology. Try to understand this. Here's another. In Egypt, or in Hemmitt, you have 3 pyramids. Also represent the 3 stars in Orion's belt. The center star in Orion's belt is Sirius. In Orion's belt. Also representing 3 planets. The 3 planets is Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Also represents Aset, Isis, Horus, Heru, and Osiris. So for the Greek translation, it would be Isis, Osiris, and Horus, the first Trinity. So, this is Heru, Horus, in the middle pillar. This is Isis or Aset. Let's put Isis. Or Aset. Let's put Aset. Let's put Heru. Aset. And Asar. You are Asar, or you are Asar, which is. And it also represents the mystery. How does this break down with us? The mystery of this is Isis represents the pituitary gland. Osiris represents the hypothalamus gland or region. And Heru, which is light, represents the pineal gland in the brain. And between the conjunction of these 3, you get the illumination of the middle pyramid with the capstone in the middle of the middle pyramid, which is Heru, which is both Aset and Osiris and Isis combined into one, their offspring, which is in you. In the Christian symbology, this would be transferred to 1 cross on Calvary, 2 crosses on Calvary, 3 damn crosses on Calvary. Oh my. That's what the shit is. The 3 crosses on Calvary represent the 3 pyramids that you have visually. So you can't find no damn crosses nowhere in the motherfucking Middle East. The only thing you can find is a goddamn pyramid. And from this pineal gland, the 3rd pineal gland, you also have Mars, which is Horus, Saturn, which is the black planet, which is Isis, and Jupiter, which is the light bringer, which is Osiris. Gives reign to the god Mars, which is the god of war. But the mystery to all of this is the 3 stars on Calvary, the 3 pyramids, the 3 planets, and the 3 stars of the Orion belt give rise to one thing. In front of the Egyptian pyramids, you have the Sphinx, which is Horus on the horizon, which is the true Christ of the world, because we got evidence of this goddamn Christ, and we ain't got no evidence of the other shit that was stolen from it. Which is your symbol, which is a symbol of melanin, which is in you, which makes you the Christ. But the Calvary and the 3 stars is the same thing. Which also in the Kabbalistic, you got the Kabbalah, at the top of the spear of the Kabbalah, you got down 3 spears. At the bottom of the Kabbalah, but the top one is the 3 spears. Which is Kever, which is Horus, which is Binah, which is Isis, which is Saturn, and then you have the universe here, wisdom, Hakma, or Shakma, which is actually Osiris, wisdom of Osiris, or Osar. These are the mysteries of what they're actually dealing with at this particular time that you must understand. But in the movie, The Men in Black, they showed this little ball around the cat's neck, and they said that the universe was on Orion. Well, the universe is on Orion because that's the doggone Sirius star system, which is a binary star. You got Sirius A, which is the brightest star in the sky. Now, everything out there ain't nothing but a hologram of what's going on down here. You just don't understand that. Everything that's going on down here is a hologram. Up there that you see is a hologram of what's actually happening down here. So you got the brightest star in the sky, which is Sirius, which is Greek for Osiris, but Sirius also. It's also Isis, it's also Aset, it's also Anubis. And what it means is all the gods come from Sirius, which is another dimension other than getting in a spaceship traveling here. You must understand. When we get into question and answer, we can entertain a lot of these things. So bring them back up in question and answer. But the key is, you have Sirius, which is the brightest star in the sky. Then you have Sirius B, which is the smallest thing in the universe, which travels around Sirius A every 50 years. In actuality, there is only Sirius B. Sirius A is the brightest star, is the illumination of Sirius B. Just like you have a black dot on the inside of you, and when it illuminates, you have a crown chakra. So Sirius A is only a reflection of Sirius B. So in the movie, they said the universe was on Orion's belt, Sirius, because everything in this particular dimension is Sirius, because the whole astronomical thing that you learn in school has nothing to do with how the real universe works. The real universe is called a magical universe, and that's only a hologram. And the white boy tried to explain that based on space and time. There's no such thing as space and time. You'll understand in a few minutes when I get into the time thing. But the key is, they said the universe was on Orion's belt. And then Tommy Lee Jones had to go shake down this little dog to find out what the fuck was going on. And the little dog was an alien. He said the universe is on Orion's belt. He said, what does that mean? So what? What does that mean? He said, you earthlings, you think that everything that's important has to come in a big size. It's got to be big. The big ain't nothing but a hologram. That's a manifestation or an emanation of something that is smaller, or something that is unseen is so small, which is the unseen real, which is the real shit. White man put out a book called The Black Goddess and the Unseen Real. Stayed out about 2 years and ain't been out since, in 1988. The Black Goddess and the Unseen Real by Peter Redgrave. came out by